Shakir, afternoon.
Afternoon.
Amanda,
Afternoon.
you well?
Very well, thank you.
Had a good day?
A wonderful day.
How
really
wonderful?
Beautiful. I've been out to see the projects. It's immense.
Shakir?
Oh, I feel like I've been on a whole retreat, rejuvenated. I've only been here since this morning.
Yeah.
And I feel so relaxed. You know, I feel like I've been here a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, officially you're part of the family.
Yeah.
And then through you, I get to meet Amanda about a month or two back.
Yeah.
So you now become part of my extended family
Yes,
as well.
of course,
You know, we're trying to create a family here. And both you sisters actually both based in Kumasi, my home city.
Osakro.
Yeah, Osakrom. I'm from Majoso. You're from Ahojo. And I think, you know, what would be actually interesting, let's talk about Kumasi. Amanda, we're typical Asantis.
Real Ashanti.
Can you tell our world, what is Kumasi like? How would you describe Kumasi?
I would describe Kumasi, not being biased, but Kumasi is the real Ghana, and where most of the traditions and culture comes from. It's very rich in tradition, very rich in culture, and we're very prideful of our traditions and culture. And it will be a very beneficial place for people to visit and really get to understand what it is to be back home in the motherland.
The Garden City.
The Garden City.
Is it a Garden City, Shakir?
So for me, coming in from the outside, it is where I felt at home. It's a beautiful place. You know, it's not too busy, it's not too slow. And I love Kumasi.
Yeah, you know, we start with Kumasi because everybody comes from somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm from Kumasi. So, you know, Amanda mentioned the word bias. There will be obviously a little. You know, we grew up coming to Kumasi first. We rarely used to come to Accra. We now have so much family. But at the end of the day, we're still talking about land. You know, and Ashanti is a kingdom. You know, Ashanti means because of war. It's a territory. It's a landmass, obviously on a huge scale.
Yeah.
And similar to, you know, but on a very smaller scale to Omain. Omain is this concept of a land, is a concept of a people, a concept of a territory. And Omain is also beautiful. Shakir, you've been with us now 2 years, a year and a half?
Yes.
Yeah, on Omain?
Yeah.
Which community are you on?
Amamri.
Amamre, Community 5. And you've been here a couple of times. Today was really deep.
This is my first time seeing the whole
thing.
site.
Yeah, I feel very lucky and I'm very honoured that I got a chance to take you guys everywhere, especially you today. And I think it's your third or fourth visit. Third. You've been with the kids before as well.
Yeah.
You know, God willing, Mum will get a chance to come.
Yes.
The land that you acquired there, the land that God gave you, you know, He gave it to you and your children. What's your dreams and hopes for your land on the mine and just Ghana generally?
So.
Because you live here.
Yeah, I live here. So it's, you know, to find the stability within myself and my family so that we will be able to reach out and help those around us, not just physically, but also spiritually as well.
It's very important to you.
Yes.
Because the world is spirit.
Yes.
And so are we.
Yeah.
You know, I always tell people that I feel like we're just like flesh and bone over this thing called a spirit. And you know, the Ashanti believe that firstly, bloodline-wise, you come from your mum's side, as many of you know, but your soul and spirit comes from your dad's side. And we believe that the moment you leave your mother's womb, you know, your gods will inject a spirit into you, which is very, very unique. I know both of you got a unique spirit. You're both doing unique things. I want to thank you for your support and what we're doing on our main. Has it changed since you came last?
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah. And Amanda, it's your first time.
Oh.
Have you seen something like that before?
Never. I was saying, I don't even understand how you know your way around. It's just so vast. And it's been mapped out, so you can just imagine what it's going to be like in maybe 5 to 10 years. And I feel privileged to be able to come to see it as it is now and then come back when it's, you know, in its entirety. It is a blessing.
Yeah, it's definitely a gift that I think the gods have given our world, you know, because the world is vast for us. We've been distributed and dispersed. You know, so many continents. There's not a continent that we didn't travel to, we don't reside in. Something like that is pretty deep. You know, the organisation of it, guys, you know, very methodical, very logical. Amanda, you were asking me about the road names.
Yeah.
You asked did somebody help me with the road names. But they're ancestral walls, so I think you suggested that, did I take the road names from here?
That's what,
Yeah, and you know, I said to Amanda that everything came from my soul. I'm an historian, I love history, I'm a scholar of it in a way. So, you know, we've mapped out the roads and dedicated the roads to extremely special people and giving road names to extremely special people, to some of us,
Yes.
you know, and you have a road name that's dedicated to you and your family, which is beautiful that you're on.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, when you offered to do that, I was overwhelmed. I was so happy, you know.
Yeah.
So my name is named after my husband, who is transitioned, but he never made it to Ghana in this life. So, but his name is here, and it's just such a beautiful gift.
Yeah, it's really, really special. We have a few people that, you know, we've given road names to for the right reason, at the right time. But, you know, my big brother, I never got a chance to meet him.
Yeah.
And we know he's still there with us, but I do feel quite proud that we were able to, you know, dedicate land to him and his children especially, you know, and his wife, you know, in this place for this reason. So thank you for accepting, you know, that gesture. And I'm really proud that we have you with us. Guys, you're in Kumasi. Amanda, I know you're doing amazing things in Kumasi. Tell us about what you're doing, because guys, if you come to Kumasi, you really need to visit. Amanda's got a beautiful coffee shop, again, very meaningful. Can you just let us know a little bit about that concept and where it is and how people will find you, the name, and tell us a bit about the coffee shop.
Well, I have a Ghanaian British coffee shop stroke cafe called Chemfre. Chemfre is an Adinka symbol, which means antiquity, honesty, experience, and basically the proverb in the short form means if we are thinking of the potter that created a pot since time immemorial, what about the person that created that pot? So in a sense they're saying you may think you know everything, but there's always someone there before you that knows more. That's in a nutshell the proverb. We just try to create a community in Kumasi. There's a lot of people moving back, not everybody moves back to Accra.
Yeah.
So our community is growing and Kumasi is changing. But the beauty of Kumasi is the traditions and the culture, and it's a very home, villagey type feel. It's not a village, but it is a village in the kind of the way people interact with each other.
In a good way.
Yeah, everybody knows everybody. It's a very big city, but at the same time, you're only one person away from another person.
That can be a bad thing sometimes.
It can be a bad
You
thing.
better behave yourself, guys, in Kumasi. Yeah.
You know.
The guys and the girls behave.
So we have a coffee shop and we serve real Ghanaian coffee beans,
Wow.
not Nescafe. You know, you come to certain places, they give you Nescafe. Nothing wrong with that, but it's not real coffee. We deal with coffee beans grown here in Ghana, and then if we don't have any from Ghana, we deal with other West African or East African coffee beans, and we also serve UK dishes as well, alongside local dishes.
And the food's amazing?
The food is fantastic.
Clean?
It's a clean place. You'll come in there, you'll get a good vibe, it's good energy. People tend to want to stay in there for quite some time. It's a good ambience, good decor.
Fantastic.
I don't know what else.
And where is it? Where is it? How do people
we're
find
based
it?
in Denyami. So if you know of Micklin Hotel, we're along the Micklin Road, near Lancaster Hotel, which used to be the former Golden Tulip.
Yes.
So we're in Denyami. So do come and give us a shout and say hello. You'll find either myself or Shakir there.
Yeah, we
Awesome.
come up on Google Maps as well.
Yeah.
So,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And what I love about you guys' place is the artwork.
Yeah.
You know, when I go in there and I see the Queen Mother there, she's so majestic, it's obviously so powerful.
Yeah.
You know, the Ashanti is it's about ladies, it's about powerful women. And
Yeah.
she's the most powerful woman in the whole
Definitely.
kingdom. You know,
Yeah.
she makes big calls. She's elderly lady, extremely wise, obviously, you know, gifted by God.
Yeah.
And that image is dope. You have an Ashanti, or Tunfo is
Yes.
also there,
Yeah.
who's our king.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. So your artworks, and I love art, so I always
Thank
love
you.
seeing your pieces.
Thank
And
you.
I just want to thank you both for coming today. Guys, Shakia, Amanda, God bless.
Thank you.
Cheers.